my name is Christy with matrix number A166191. I will start my presentations with my internship company's introductions. So my company's name is Intercosmo Industries Sdn Bhd, established on 1996, which located at Sri Kembangan, Selangor. It is a thermoset plastic custom molder factory in the country. Second, I will proceed with the project during this internship. The project that have been given during this internship are CHRA, which is Chemical Health Risk Assessment. Second is Standard Operating Procedure, SOP. And the third one is the Evacuation Layout Plan. So I'll proceed to the first one first, CHRA. So CHRA is the Chemical Health Risk Assessment, an assessment which has to be conducted by employer arising from the use, handling, storage or transportation of chemicals hazardous to health in the workplace. It has to be renewed every 5 years. So it's to during these reports is have to know that what is the types of chemicals and materials that have recently used by the factories, so that to protect the health of the employees who may be exposed to the chemicals hazardous to health at work. I'll proceed to the second project that I'm doing during this internship is Standard Operating Procedure, which is SOP on safety in workplace. Okay, the SOP that I'll be given is first aid, emergency evacuation, fire extinguisher, and last is chemical spillage. So I'll give some example that how I'm going to do the SOP. So actually for every SOP that I've done, first step I have to do research and see how they're going to do and the format, because every SOP got their own format. Then the next step that I have to do is to ask about the personnel in the factory, what happened if any emergency happen, like injured happen, fire drill, so that I can go through everything. Only I start to write the SOP, because the SOP is like instructions for them to carry out the task step by step. So after I take a survey, do the research, only I start to do the SOP. So SOP for the fire extinguisher, I give an example lah, like I'm doing the fire extinguisher SOP. The fire extinguisher SOP, I have to decide that which is the suitable place for me to place the fire extinguisher, so that if let's say emergency happen, the EPR team can obtain the fire extinguisher as fast as easy as they can. So this is one of it. Then second is after the emergency happen, maybe it's after they use the fire extinguisher, what they have to do, just like the follow-up steps and everything. So it takes time also. So after that, after we use the fire extinguisher, we need to do the maintenance. We have to call the supplier to refill the fire extinguishers for the next time we can use for the next time purpose. This is what I do during the SOP. So actually it takes time also. It takes almost 3 months to finish the SOP. So it's a great experience to learn about SOP also. I'll proceed with the third project that I've been given during this internship, which is Evacuation Layout Plan. Actually previously they have an evacuation layout plan, but for my purpose is to do some improvement in the evacuation layout plan, so that can make it more, can do some improvement on it. So after I review the evacuation layout plan, I have to go to do the research. Actually, it's not research. I have to go down to the factories, the production department, to see that whether the first aid kit, fire extinguishers, hose reel, and the alarm whether got any obstructions around there or not. If let's say got any obstructions, I have to move the first aid kit, fire extinguisher, or the emergency equipment to the more suitable place. So during this survey that I have seen in the factories, I saw that some of the places to put the fire extinguisher actually got some obstructions on the pallets. The pallets is they used to put the piston, everything, like after the production they have to, before they send to the supplier. So actually the time they put the obstructions in front of the emergency equipment, they didn't realize that got any effect on it. So my job is to avoid any obstructions in front of the emergency equipment. This is what I need to do. So after I decide everything, I need to discuss with my supervisor. Only I move the emergency equipment to the more suitable places. So this is what I know and what I learned from the evacuation layout plan. Now is the last part for my presentation, which is the conclusion. During my internship, I'm glad that I have learned a lot of new knowledge and gained a lot of experience from the company, although I don't have any basic knowledge from engineering. So but all of the colleague is willing to teach me, and I'm willing to learn also. So I also learned some extra safety knowledge, because before that I only learned it from the book, but now I can gain the experience on the workplace. So I feel glad that during these internships, so I wish that I can use this all experience for the coming job, coming works. Thank you.